Hey guys, a group of community organizers met with DPD a few weeks ago, and the goal was to make sure that there were robust civil liberties protections in writing, from access to recorded audio to making sure that ShotSpotter is not used as an opportunity to stop large groups of people or as a pretext to stop people simply because they're in a certain area. As Detroit City Council prepares to again take up the expansion of ShotSpotter, we caught up with community organizers Brent and Woods, who along with Negus Vu sat down with Police Chief James White and top brass to make ShotSpotter policy changes.
You can't use this as a tool of harassment.
DPD is requiring that any investigation taking place in conjunction with the ShotSpotter run is based on at least individualized reasonable suspicion, and it's barring any officers from requesting audio from ShotSpotter units in situations not involving a shots fired investigation without first getting a warrant.
We want to make sure that that was inculcated in policy, that was in writing, and that people would be punished if they even thought about trying to harass someone with this policy.
Their efforts stemming from civil liberties concerns over the technology and some of its failures in other cities like Chicago.
And we saw that there was an instance where a gentleman was wrongfully incarcerated for a year. He was held in Cook County Jail, for a crime he didn't commit, and the only evidentiary piece of information that was used to incarcerate him was ShotSpotter.
City Council approved the $1.5 million renewal of the gunfire detection system in the 8th and 9th precincts on the west and east sides of the city last week, but postponed the vote on using $7 million in federal COVID funds to expand it.
Overfunding the Detroit Police Department and investing in surveillance to change crime and decrease crime is not the answer.
We need every tool that we can have at our disposal to save lives.
DPD plans to employ wraparound services in neighborhoods after ShotSpotter investigations. Brent and Woods say an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure when it comes to violence, and it's why they're plugging for more investments in community violence intervention efforts.
Those brothers who have, built relationships with gang members in the community, cats who built relationship with the shooters, those brothers and sisters who are actually out here on the front line doing the real work to make sure our people are safe, that is where most of the money is to be invested.
As for Tuesday's vote,
where I am on it is that if the city council wants to pass it, right, I will support their decision to pass it because those changes have been made to those policies. And those changes was born out of the concern of the people.
And Teferi went on to say that he and others have heard from people on all sides of this issue, including the families of victims who want both civil liberties protections and for police to have everything that they need to better fight crime. That vote's set for tomorrow. Stay tuned. Reporting live in downtown Detroit, I'm Randy Wembley, and this is The Edge.